On Fairfax, Mr. Albo.
Mr. Speaker, point of personal privilege, please.
Gentleman has the floor.
Mr. Speaker, members of the House, I wanted to talk a little bit about the in-state, out-of-state admission issue that the gentleman from Fairfax, Mr. Hugo, has been talking about. And Delegate Hugo and I are a little bit at disadvantage because I know the people who are opposed to our idea are out there talking to everybody, and we can't really, engage each of you individually. So I wanted to point out two things that my research this year has noted, I found out from my research this year on the issue. The one myth that is being promoted to defeat these bills is that you need these out-of-state students for your national reputation. The two schools that are in the class with UVA and William & Mary, which is top 10 public schools in the country, UNC Chapel Hill, 82% in-state, 18% out-of-state. UC Berkeley, which I recall is the #1 school, public school in the country, is 85% in-state, 18% out-of-state. So if we were to increase the in-state average of all our schools to 75%, we certainly would not have our national reputation damaged, given that #1 is at 85%. Second thing is I asked the schools, UVA, William & Mary, JMU, and Tech, to give me the difference in entry GPA of in-state and out-of-state students, and they were very accommodating. I haven't heard from JMU yet, but I'm not, castigating them for that. They just haven't gotten it to me yet. But the interesting to note is that what I thought that the out-of-state GPAs were so much better than the in-state GPAs is just not true. In fact, they're fairly equivalent. At UVA, the in-state GPA is 4.28, and the out-of-state student entering average GPA is 4.48. So pretty close. The out-of-states are, of course, a little bit higher. William & Mary, in-state average GPA 4.05. Out-of-state GPA 4.22. So again, out-of-state is a little bit better than in-state. And Virginia Tech, they're about dead even. In-state average is 3.87. And out-of-state average is 3.82. I just wanted to point that to you now so that when you are debating people in the confines of the General Assembly that you had the benefit of that information. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you.